talking to two beautiful moms today on the show, beautiful inside and out, because they also raise successful children on their own. Tita Rocio Nuida and of course Tita Angela. You know Tita Angela, she is the mom of Mia MacLeod that you see almost regularly here on Kababayan today. We're talking about how to raise kids and how to raise successful kids. And earlier we had posed a question, talking back, because it's a Filipino trait, no? When you're raised in I was raised in the Philippines and I wasn't allowed to talk back. Did you allow your kids to talk back to you? Did you allow your kids to question whatever rules you put in place in the household?
Well, in my household, my kids are free to speak their mind. I mean, to talk whatever they want to express. Mm-hmm. But it's a no-no to show disrespect, mm-hmm. or to answer back like, you know, they're mad and they're answering back. I don't tolerate that.
How did you discipline them?
Well, I have to pull their hair. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I'm very strict when it comes to that. Mm-hmm. You know, I just say never talk back to me, especially if I see that they are disrespecting me already. I tell them.
Okay.
And they're good kids. They know. I just look at them. Mm-hmm. When I look at them, you know, with a very serious look, yeah. And the eyes is really mad, then yeah. they are already scared.
Ayan.
I mean,
makuha ka sa tingin.
Makuha ka sa tingin.
Yes, ganyan din ako. Okay.
Yes, in my household, that's quite common. You've met most of my children.
Right, they're very outspoken.
They're very outspoken, they're rather articulate. But, you know, that's one of the values that I taught them in raising them, that they should be able to express themselves freely. They should be able to have the independence to speak their minds, as long as it's done respectfully, like Angela said, respectfully and reasonably. You know, and so I guess, again, going back to the value system, the blending of both values. For example, when asked a question about, why can't I hang out with my friends after school? Yes. My response was always consistent. And I would say, you may on weekends, but never on school nights. Although young in years, during the, you know, raising years of my children, somehow they understood the benefits of blending both values. Because when I say you may on weekends and not on school nights, they understood that it's a blending of both values.
Right. And plus, of
the
course,
Filipino and the American.
And you were explaining it all
and
throughout.
Yes. Right.
So, tips, you've raised successful kids. What do you think did you do correctly?
I think, you know, I raised them full of love and attention. And because of being hands-on mom, and so I gave all my time to them and dedication, and I'm very passionate person. I do everything passionately, even my work, so including taking care of my children is in a passionate way, you know. So I think, you know, shower them with love and encouragement. I never stop saying to them, believe in yourself, you can, you know, you can do whatever you want to do if, you know, you just believe and you can realize all the dreams you have in life.
How much of yourself do you forget for the sake of your kids? Rocio?
Yes, as cliche as it sounds, you know, I think selflessness and unconditional love are important ingredients. You have to be selfish when you're raising a family. When you're raising a family, you have to put the interest of your children first, and you take the back seat. You have to reinforce that it's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them and you don't make them again. You know, you have to help them to build strong character so they're able to discern right from wrong, you know, to be honest, to have integrity, you know, those types of values.
So what do you think was your biggest sacrifice, the thing that you gave up the most, if any, in order to be a mom and in order to be a good mom?
Actually, there's a lot of them, a lot of sacrifice I did for my children because my life was centered into Mia and Marlene. I have two girls, right?
Yes.
So I would think of them first before myself, and I sacrificed like vacations and travel and going out with friends. Because remember, I was single,
Right.
and a lot of my friends and relatives telling me, "You're still young. This is the time you should be out there."
Right.
And
Especially you were divorced
yeah,
too,
and
and
I
you
was
needed
divorced,
help.
and I need help, but my priority was my children. So I said, I have to, always postpone traveling, and I was postponing parties and all that for my children because my whole life and attention was just focused on them.
You know,
That's
this is really short. I always feel like we're running out of time on the show, but thank you so much for sharing your stories with us today, and happy Mother's Day to both of you. Thank you for joining us today on the show as well, and happy Mother's Day to all the moms. I'll see you again tomorrow.